U.S. Ambassador to Kenya Meg Whitman announced her resignation on Wednesday, just a week after Donald Trump's unexpected return to the White House. Her decision comes in the wake of persistent calls from some Kenyans for her departure. Whitman, a seasoned American businesswoman and only the second female U.S. ambassador to Kenya, submitted her resignation to outgoing President Joe Biden. With her departure, the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi will be temporarily led by Chargé d'Affaires Mark Dillard. In her farewell statement, Whitman outlined her accomplishments during her tenure, emphasizing the significant trade, health, and security partnerships forged between Kenya and the United States. She highlighted milestones like Kenya's designation as the first major non-NATO ally of the U.S. in sub-Saharan Africa. "I am proud of leading a people-centered agenda that saves lives, increases security, and creates economic opportunities for Kenyans and Americans," Whitman stated. She also referenced initiatives such as emergency funding for flood relief in 2023 and ongoing efforts to combat diseases like malaria, HIV, and Mpox, underscoring the U.S. commitment to Kenya's well-being. Appointed by Joe Biden, Whitman took on her diplomatic role in Kenya amid a politically charged atmosphere as the country prepared for its 2022 general elections. She succeeded Kyle McCarter, a Trump appointee who stepped down after Biden's election victory. As is common for U.S. ambassadors, Whitman's assignment was expected to last about 3 years, with her tenure nearing its end by late 2024. Throughout her time in Kenya, Whitman worked to strengthen economic ties, promoting trade and investment. However, she faced criticism for allegedly overlooking instances where government forces were accused of violating civil liberties. Her vocal support for President William Ruto's administration even led opposition leader Raila Odinga to label her a rogue ambassador, though the two eventually reconciled and appeared amicably at public events. Odinga himself has since aligned politically with Ruto. Whitman also came under fire for not addressing human rights concerns more forcefully. Notably, critics highlighted her perceived silence over issues like abductions and forced disappearances, especially following the Gen Z protests in June and July. Although she did speak out against police misuse of mobile tracking technology, she was accused of hesitating to co-sign a collective statement from envoys calling for investigations into such incidents. Whitman's resignation marks a significant transition, with observers curious about how U.S.-Kenya relations will evolve under the new American administration.